Hello and welcome to our training guide for PageView Exploder. This will probably be the last video in the core training. In this video I'm going to go over some concepts, some gotchas, some just little things you need to understand to make sure everything goes smoothly with your PageView Exploder plugin. We have this FAQ and you'll be able to find this on the website as well, the frequently asked questions. So we're just going to go through. We've had all these questions come up as we've been working on the plugin. So people are asking, how does it start to automatically display images? And as I mentioned before, it's not available until you hit full screen like this, and then you can click play all. And that's when they start to go automatically. And it will loop through all the slideshows, all the slides. And you can click stop. Sometimes when you go to share on Facebook, okay, it doesn't really show the image that you want. Like you click share here, and then it comes up. And in this case, it is working to show us the first image because we put code in there to try to make sure that Facebook grabs the image that we want. However, we can't really control it. There isn't any really code for it. It's like you put an image into your post and then you share the post on Facebook, and then Facebook goes out and grabs content and puts it here, and they will pick the image that Facebook server picks an image based on an algorithm. So we put in the code that the algorithm is supposed to respond to, but depending on your theme and also about what other images and other content you have in your blog, it may grab the wrong image. And if that's the case, we really can't have any control over that because it's all based on Facebook's algorithm that we can only guess. But as you can see, we've got it working here. We got it going on pretty good. So if you're sharing on Facebook and you're getting the wrong image, you may want to look at your theme or try a different blog or something and just see how it works. Okay, now you may be surprised at how it opens up immediately and sort of blacks out the back of the screen, but that's the way it's designed, so that as soon as people come onto this page, it blows up. And when they blow it back down, then they can read everything that's on the page. But the idea is to go to this page right away, just blow up that slideshow right in their face. And that's on purpose, just like that. It's supposed to work like that. Okay? Next, keyword limit. As I mentioned before, for the Flickr slideshow, if you put more than 3 keywords into the keyword field, just like here, if you put more than 3 words into inside these quotes, it'll probably will not show any slides at all. So make sure you have 3 or less keywords inside these quotes. Image sizes. It's very important not to make a huge, gigantic image. I think we've set the limit at 1600 pixels square, but still that's gigantic, and that will make problems with your slideshow. You really should use images perhaps 600 or 800 pixels wide for the best results. Okay? Now, there's another problem with featured images in the post, because when you use a featured image in your blog post, WordPress sticks that featured image on the post and it doesn't care anything about where the slideshow is. So we found that in most cases, if you have a featured image set in that post, it's going to break the slideshow. It's just going to look bad and not work properly. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Featured images with the slideshow conflict with each other. So just don't put a featured image on a post if you're going to have a slideshow in that post. In fact, the best way to do it is basically a plain post like I showed you. And just, basically just put a plain post, a paragraph, the slideshow code and another paragraph. The slideshow itself is going to provide the featured image for Facebook and all that. But if you need a thumbnail for your theme to show on the front page, we suggest you embed another image in the page here, like you could say add media and just stick that into your post. I'm going to say don't have a link, say none, and just insert that into your post. So you end up here with an image here, and save it, and then WordPress can use this as the thumbnail. Okay, that's our best practice for creating a post. Just some paragraphs of text, the short code for the slideshow, and perhaps one image embedded, but do not use the featured image. Do not use this. And if you have one here, just remove it or unset the featured image. Okay. Sometimes the AdSense doesn't show up correctly, and the reason would be because your blog doesn't have enough information on it for AdSense to know what kind of ads to display. It might be a test blog with nothing on it. Google may sense that this is the first time you've ever run AdSense on that blog, so it's not really sure what to show there. Or you could have a bad code. Your code could be wrong in there. There's one other issue we discovered with HostGator is that for some reason HostGator sometimes complains about showing another image inside. So there is a HostGator's been hacked so many times. They're putting on so many ridiculous security features. So you might have to just contact tech support and see why it's not working on HostGator. But I think we fixed that, so it generally does work now. So that pretty much covers everything for this section of the training. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you need to talk to us about anything, just hit us up on our support email, which is support@instantcontentcurator.com. Until then, I hope you have a great time with your Page View Exploder, blowing up your stats, making your website look awesome, and giving your users something to interact with and really spend a lot of time on your website with Page View Exploder. This is Hugh out, wishing you the best of the new year. Talk soon.